the reality of it. Where you get the truth, where you get the real, where you get to see all the things that's going on all around you. That's the reality of it. Where you get the truth, where you get the real, where you get to see all the things that's going on all around you. That's the reality of it. Where you get the truth, where you get the real, where you get to see all the things that's going on all around you. And we tell it like it is.
Welcome back to That's the Reality of It. I'm William.
I'm Ida.
And notice my beautiful new co-host. I know we had y'all suspense who was going to be, but she was the one that showed us that she could just light up the camera.
Oh my goodness, here I am.
There you are. And we have a fantastic show today.
We have an amazing show.
It's going to be, got some music videos. We're going to be talking about health and wellness. And I think you have an interview with Maisha from Pharmacy Solutions.
Yes, I'm going to interview Maisha from Pharmacy Solutions. She's doing so much for her community and the neighborhood. I can't wait.
So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's time to hit the trails on a bike from the Pikesville Bicycle Shop. They have all makes and models for all ages and sizes, and they'll service your bike and customize it to fit your needs. So for the very best variety of bikes, the best service and price, come to Pikesville Bicycle Shop or call 410-602-BIKE and take advantage of our special deals.
I love my Hero.
At Liberty Animal Clinic, they know that your pet is a member of the family and you want to make sure they are healthy and receive excellent care. Their top veterinarians and staff will treat them like family and give the best care, medical treatment, and attention you can get anywhere. Liberty Animal Clinic provides these excellent services and they are open 6 days a week, including giving them a complete physical, and office hours are by appointment, so please call. Let your extended family
Join our family!
Let's talk with Maisha. I'm here today with Ida.
Hi.
She happens to make me look good. She's a phenomenal makeup artist, and I really appreciate the great work that you're doing. Thank you, Ida.
It's easy. Hello.
Thank
Look
you.
at her.
Thank you. So today we're going to talk about some resources. We're at the pharmacy. We're going to talk about some resources available for the community, right? Do you have
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question. What does the community need to know that's available to them about viruses?
So the two viruses that I'm going to speak about today are HIV and hepatitis C.
Okay.
So if there's exposure, it's really important that you, one, get tested. If there's some activity that took place, for instance, if a nurse got a needle prick or a doctor got a needle stick while they were administering a vaccine and may have the potential of being infected, you have 1 to 36 hours to seek treatment. And there's treatment available that would greatly reduce the risk of you contracting the infection.
Which
For HIV.
For HIV,
Yes.
that's
yes.
available.
Yes, that's available. Yes.
I had no idea.
So if something happens, if you may be at risk,
Yeah.
you need to get treatment. Call a hospital, a pharmacy, somebody, a nurse practitioner, and get tested. Go and seek treatment because there's oral treatment that you can take
And you
immediately
said
after.
Within 72 hours.
Yes.
Of
Yes.
the
it happens-
incident.
Yes.
That's amazing.
very important. Yes.
That's amazing.
So also, if you happen to have hepatitis C,
Mm-hmm.
or even if you don't have hepatitis C, you may want to get tested because there's treatment for that as well.
Is that like easily detectable? Do people know that they have it?
It's silent a lot of times.
So it's important to get tested.
Yeah, and that will attack your liver.
Oh my goodness.
So sometimes when people find out they're much further along, if they had been tested, they could have done something to, there's like a 99% cure rate.
So it's important to get tested before it gets out of hand
Absolutely.
because there is a cure.
I don't know about to say
99%
cure,
not a cure.
but there's treatment available.
There's treatment for it
Yes.
that would not make it as severe.
Yes. Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes. So There's a lot more research out there. You can Google a lot of the information that we just spoke about.
That's
or you can
great.
give me a call. Pharmacy Solutions. We're located at 643 North Carey Street, and we're here to bring resources into the community. Thank you for joining me, Ida. Thank you for tuning in with Let's Talk with Maisha. See you next time.
For all your pharmacy needs and prescriptions, call Pharmacy Solutions, LLC, the community pharmacy the mayor honored for its commitment in providing the community with affordable prescriptions. Pharmacy Solutions takes your health very personally with patient consultation and a patient assistance program for the uninsured and those with specialty drug needs. To learn more about the program and how to transfer your prescriptions to Pharmacy Solutions, LLC, call them today because they breathe life back into our community.
I used to be on crack cocaine.
I used to be on heroin.
I used to be on heroin.
I used to be on pills.
And now we're not.
My name is Pamela Dukes. I used to be an addict. Now I'm the owner of By Grace Counseling Services, where we help addicts become productive members of society.
By Grace Counseling Services is a certified methadone clinic, and they can help you live a drug-free life. Don't fight those demons alone. Call 443-831-0191. Call now.
Okay, I'm back with Lisa, and we're here at By Grace Counseling Service, and Lisa's going to give her some background on your story, how you got into a situation where you felt like you needed to use drugs. What is your drug of choice?
Right now I am in here for heroin.
Okay.
But I am crack cocaine and alcohol are my downfall.
Okay. So, but you don't feel what the heroin was. It's just the crack cocaine and the alcohol?
That was my drug of choice.
Okay.
The crack cocaine, the heroin. When I started using heroin, it became, I couldn't get away from it.
Okay. So how long have you been doing drugs?
Since I was young. I was around 8 years old when I had my first alcoholic beverage.
8 years old?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And
Did you sneak it?
Yes.
Okay, so your parents didn't know you were doing it?
No, my parents didn't know until, teenagers that
really
we were drinking and partying as kids. And
okay. The reason why I'm asking is because usually if you're at 8 years old and you're drinking alcohol, you got to be acting differently. You can't be acting like a normal kid and have had some alcohol in you, in your body.
Well, it was because there was chaos at the home.
Okay,
yes.
So the family structure wasn't
right
like it should
and
be.
it wasn't noticeable. I come from alcoholic parents, drugs.
Okay. Oh, so your parents did alcohol and drugs as well.
Yes.
Wow. So you didn't really have a fighting chance.
No.
Wow.
No, and I come from alcoholics and drug addiction very prevalent in the family, and around my friends, the friends that I met, 12 years old, started smoking with pot, and I pretty much have been using all my life.
Wow. That's sad.
Yes.
What made you decide to stop?
Because I wanted to have a life. The way that I was living this past year was no way for anyone to live.
And which way was that?
I found myself having to do things that were, degrading and very shameful in order to feed a habit that...
Like maybe prostitution?
Yes.
Stealing?
Yes.
Okay, and you decided you just had enough of that?
Yes.
Okay. And how old are you?
38.
38? Okay, so right now you made up your mind, said that is it.
Yes, I had a little bit of help. My boyfriend and I, we both were like, we just don't want to live like this anymore.
So your boyfriend was also an addict?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He's in recovery.
He's in recovery as well?
Yes.
Okay.
And
you have any children?
I have 2 girls.
Okay.
And right now my oldest, I really don't have a relationship with. She's 21. My youngest is 15. And I'm working on
building a relationship back then?
Yes.
Well, they got to feel proud of you making this step to heal yourself.
I know my youngest is.
She is?
Yes.
Praise God.
And my oldest, I do believe she is too, but I think with her, it'll be more seeing it.
Right.
You know?
Right. You were not in your children's life that much because of the addiction?
Growing up, they were with me all the time. It wasn't until earlier this past year that I asked my mom to take custody of my youngest. And my oldest, you know, when she turned 18, she went to college.
Wow.
So
okay.
I raised I raised both of them, and
Okay.
you know, with my husband, my soon-to-be ex-husband, we were a little family of 4. I just hid my addiction very well.
Good, good, good. That's awesome. So, how has it been for you being here at By Grace?
It's been so far. It's been life-saving. This is my 4th go-around with drug treatment, and this I think so far has been the best place for me.
What's different about this place than the other ones that you were able to recover?
The camaraderie.
Okay.
The way you know, Miss Pam runs it. You know, it's a smaller group, it's a smaller environment. We have rules that we go by, but we're able to interact with each other. We do our own peer groups, you know, which are led by one of the clients, and it's very caring. She comes in and she cares. She's on top of us. She checks in with us, makes sure we're okay. And the staff here, the counselors, they're here for us.
Okay.
And it doesn't feel like I'm just a number.
Right. You feel like a person.
Yeah, I feel like a person.
Person with people around you that care.
Yes. And when I shared about some of the things that I've had to do and go through this last year, I don't feel judged.
And you know what the good thing about it is, because Pam, who owns By Grace Counseling Center, has gone through exactly what you've gone through, so she can relate. I think that's a big plus when you're dealing with recovering and in a place, because if the owner's gone through it, you know she can relate to you.
Yes, and that makes me feel like I'm not alone.
Praise God. Well, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Much success in your recovery, and I know you're going to get the family back, and you're going to be great.
Thank
Plus,
you.
you might be a model. I think you look like a model. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
So I switched my car insurance to State Farm. I saved $480. You know what that is?
Yeah, don't say it.
You know what it is, right?
Yeah, don't.
It's a lot of dough.
Switch and you could save $480 with State Farm.
It's a lot of dough.
See if Bryant Jenkins in Reisterstown can save you a lot of dough.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
I used to be on crack cocaine.
I used to be on heroin.
I used to be on heroin.
I used to be on pills.
And now we're not.
My name is Pamela Dukes. I used to be an addict. Now I'm the owner of By Grace Counseling Services, where we help addicts become productive members of society.
By Grace Counseling Services is a certified methadone clinic, and they can help you live a drug-free life. Don't fight those demons alone. Call 443-831-0191. Call now.
Hey, guess who's with me? Kanika.
Hey.
Hey, boy, I certainly miss you.
I miss you too.
I mean, you look gorgeous all the time.
Oh, thank you. You're looking well as yourself.
Well, see, there she goes again.
I see that he's about to start. I said, you're looking great.
Thank you. No, don't mean you look good, right? See, I said, you look great.
You look handsome. That's my part to say. You look
Hey,
handsome.
that's
That's better
much-
than well.
that's
It really
right,
is.
right,
My bad.
You got ugly people that look well. That look well.
True, you're right about that.
I know. That's where you was going with it
No,
anyway.
I'm not going to go there.
Okay. But you got an awesome video.
Yes.
What's the name of the video?
Black Lives Matter.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about it. What inspired you to do your video?
So I think, I wrote it immediately after the death of Philando Castile and Alton Sterling. And, what I realized is when you look at the different movements of time, let's say civil rights movement, there were various songs that became themes of those movements to really talk about what people were feeling and to really provide some type of hope and encouragement that one day things are going to get better.
Right.
And so there is not really any theme songs that supports Black Lives Matter, or even now the resistance movement. So that's what this particular song is. It's really, you know, my tribute, my spin, my take on an anthematic theme that gives power and inspiration to the fact that Black Lives Matter. You know, your life matters, my life matters, his life matters, Black Lives Matter.
But you know what, when I saw the video, you're really not just talking about Black Lives Matter. You're saying all lives matter.
All
I
lives
hear
matter.
that in there. You even say blue lives matter.
I even
Give
say
a
that as
tribute
well.
to the policemen.
Correct, correct.
So it's even though it's a tribute to Black Lives Matter, you're inclusive with that.
Yeah.
And the people know that Black Lives matter, but everyone knows all lives matter. Just that they don't realize that we matter too.
Right, and that's really the key. And I think, you know, especially now in 2017, and we're seeing that so much is going on in the world today. You know, at some point we have to be able to come together as one collective community, regardless of, you know, race, religion, and, you know, sexual gender and sexual orientation, etc. To say that, you know, lives matter. But don't forget, Black lives still matter in this thing too.
And don't forget that Black people got to understand that Black Lives matter.
Yes,
They're
yes,
killing
yes,
more of us
yes,
than
yes,
anyone else
yes.
is killing us.
Yes, we still have to get that home that, you know, we can't just be shooting down our brothers and sisters in the
Right.
street.
So that they understand that we matter.
We matter.
Exactly. Let's take a look at the video.
Yes, let's take a look.
Black lives matter, all lives matter, your life matters, my lives matter, and if Black lives don't matter to you, they matter to us.
This time, don't tell me you're sorry. Then it happens again and again, Alton Sterling, and again and again and again and again. So who's gonna stop it? Police must stop it. We the people gonna stop it. This is how we're gonna stand up, speak out, protesting peacefully as we shout out. Black lives matter. Ooh, all lives matter. His life matters, my life it matters, your life matters. Black lives matter. All lives matter. It matters today. His life matters, my life it matters, your life matters. It all lives matter. And for the men in blue, your lives matter too. For all the good that you do, we won't let the few represent all of you. So who's gonna stop it? Police must stop it. We the people gonna stop it. This is how we're gonna stand up, speak out, protesting in the streets as we shout out. Black lives matter, matter. Like all lives matter, all lives it matters. And his life matters, my life matters, your life matters. We all matter. Black lives matter. All lives matter, your lives matter. His life, my life, like my life, your life, and your life. Lives must matter.
Well, you got a lot of images in that video.
Yes, and they were shot right here in Baltimore. So the mural of Trayvon Martin, the mural of Freddie Gray, is not far from where we're shooting at today. So it was really great to be able to be in the community shooting that type of video.
That's awesome. So
Thank
how can
you.
people get the video? What how you want to share this?
Right, so you can go to kanikamusic.com to see the full video. You can also download the song at iTunes, Amazon, Google Play. It's out there, and so we're hoping that we can be able to share proceeds from the downloads with the Black Lives Matter movement organization.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the proceeds are going to be going towards Black Lives Movement organization, and Kanika is an awesome singer, so we already know that from Expressway to Love. So and that's good. It's a good tribute, and I'm glad you were inspired to do that. And I'm glad to see you again.
I'm glad to see you as well.
Boy, you're blossoming. We're going to try to get her back some more, too, because we just can't let her just disappear on us, right?
Right, you're right about that.
All right? So, we're going to go. We'll be right back.
I'm Dr. Annie at Right Weight Center, where we help you get to your right weight, but at a much lower cost.
The other weight loss companies charge hundreds of dollars with long-term contracts for similar products we all use.
For years, Right Weight has been helping thousands of people lose weight, including me. Call and schedule a free evaluation.
For all your pharmacy needs and prescriptions, call Pharmacy Solutions, LLC, the community pharmacy the mayor honored for its commitment in providing the community with affordable prescriptions. Pharmacy Solutions takes your health very personally with patient consultation and a patient assistance program for the uninsured and those with specialty drug needs. To learn more about the program and how to transfer your prescriptions to Pharmacy Solutions, LLC, call them today because they breathe life back into our community.
Welcome back to That's the Reality of It. I'm joined by Dr. Willie Richardson and William Allen for our health and wellness segment. I'm excited. I'm singing. We're talking about cholesterol today. Cholesterol.
Good to see you again. Good to see you again. William, good to see you again. Absolutely. We were talking about cholesterol, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm scared about talking about that one.
Some people want to know a little bit about cholesterol.
A lot of people want to know a lot about cholesterol.
I know that most people are under the impression that cholesterol clogs the arteries up. They get the strokes, they get the heart attacks and all those things. But what they may not realize, cholesterol is just a warning sign. Kind of like the light on your, in an old-fashioned car, the light on the dashboard of your car. When something is wrong, the oil is low, the light lights up. But anyway, a lot of those problems are really caused by inflammation. But just talking about cholesterol, as a matter of fact, I follow a lot of the philosophy of Dr. Joe Wallach, and he'll tell you there's no such thing as bad cholesterol.
You say it ain't so.
No?
He said, this is what he says. There's no such thing as bad cholesterol. As a matter of fact, cholesterol is really considered an essential nutrient. I can explain a little bit of what cholesterol does in the body. Well, first of all, cholesterol is a precursor for all of your hormones, testosterone, progesterone, all those hormones that we need, right?
Estrogen too?
What is
estrogen as well?
Estrogen as well. That's the precursor, is cholesterol. Cholesterol is actually made in the liver, and we get some from our diet, but most of the cholesterol in our body is produced by the liver. Okay, but cholesterol is also important because every cell in your body, its cell wall is made from cholesterol. Every cell has a little cell membrane around it, and that membrane is made from cholesterol. As a matter of fact, in your brain, the white matter of the brain, there's gray matter and white matter. The white matter is really the insulation of the nerve fibers in your brain. Well, 70% of the brain by weight is pure cholesterol. Your white matter is cholesterol. So what do you think happened when your body doesn't have enough? You lose it from the brain so it can go out to all parts of the body, and guess what? Sometimes your brain begins to short out.
Oh, what does that mean?
Yeah,
short
what
out?
does that mean?
When your brain short out, you know your thoughts are not clear anymore.
Okay.
You may not know whether you are coming or going sometime, and you don't even remember what you said. But
That
what
dementia
happened?
comes from that cause that dementia?
Well, Alzheimer's and all those types of things. Because what happened is, if your brain short out, the cells are neutrons and neurons in your brain, they're touching each other where they shouldn't be, and they actually short out, just like a little electric short. For example, when we look at an electric cord, it has an insulation around the wire, right? If those two wires touch and no insulation, well, you're going to get a shock. Well, in the brain, if the neurons are touching each other where they should be insulated, well, guess what? They short out. And when they short out, that can create some problems.
You saw her laughing over a few minutes
I
ago.
did not say anything.
She was trying to point to me like my brain is shorting out. See, that's
Inquiring minds wanted to know.
Yeah. You know, as a matter of fact, you know, speaking about cholesterol, I know that there are a lot of drugs on the market to lower cholesterol.
Statin stuff.
Yeah,
The statin
I heard
drugs.
it's not good.
Yeah.
Is that truth, myth?
You know, there are more people on the statins that need to be on it. Okay? The problem isn't so much the cholesterol, it's the other dietary habits that they have. The fried foods, guys, are literally killing people.
But
The
it's so
fried
good.
stuff, the oils in the bottom, the margarines and all that type of stuff, guys, is literally doing you in. Okay? So, but just talking about cholesterol, here's what Dr. Wallach says. He says normal cholesterol is 220 to 270. 220 to 270. As a matter of fact, you know, the Eskimos up where they live, in the Antarctic and so forth, you know, they have the highest cholesterol on the planet. Guess what? They don't have heart disease.
Now you keep mentioning
Cholesterol was the killer, then all of them be down with heart disease and strokes.
Right.
They don't get that problem.
Now you keep mentioning Dr. Wallach. Who is
Dr. Wallach is a naturopathic physician. As a matter of fact, personally, I admire and I follow his philosophy for myself, for my family, and so forth. And as a matter of fact, we have seminars. And I would definitely invite you to contact me, come out to one of our health seminars, because you really have to begin to educate yourself if you want to take charge of your health. As a matter of fact, if you call me at 410-698-4848, that's 410-698-4848, I will let you know when there's a wellness seminar in your area that you can attend, and go ahead and educate yourself. You'll learn quite a few things that you didn't know.
Okay, but you still mentioned Dr. Wallach. Who is Dr. Wallach?
Dr. Wallach is a naturopathic physician. But what really makes him unique, not only is he a physician, he's also a veterinarian. And not only that, he is also a pathologist. As a matter of fact, this guy has done over 20,000 autopsies, 17,500 on animals, and over 3,000 on people for comparison, looking for some pollutant that killed animals and people. Never found anything, but what he did find was very significant. What he found was this, that every animal and every person that dies of natural causes dies of a nutritional deficiency related disease. It's published in a book called Diseases of Exotic Animals. That book is actually in the Smithsonian Institute and is considered a national treasure. But not only that, all the zoos around the world use his book as a guide to know how to care for their zoo animals.
Wow. Tell them how they can reach you again.
They can reach me at 410-698-4848. And sometimes Dr. Wallach is even in this area. This guy travels all over the country, gives over 300 free seminars a year, and he'll probably be in your area soon. So give me a call.
Would you like to make $300 to over $3,000 a week on your own time? Then call Odyssey Production and join their marketing team by selling TV advertisements. And you can get paid each day. For more information, go to the employment section on our website or call 443-394-7333.
Oh, wow. I thought that was an awesome show.
I thought that was an amazing video.
How do you like your first day?
I loved it. I'm so excited to be here. It's really fun to be part of the show.
I think you bring a lot to it. I think you're so gorgeous, and the smile, they're probably not even paying attention to you.
I think they're paying attention to you.
think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
'Cause everybody likes
This is the focus.
Right, because everybody likes an old man, right?
The star.
The star. Yeah, give me some more. Give me some more. Anyway, I thought it was fantastic, and the information that Maisha had and people for the community, how well she inspired them, and all the things she's doing for them.
It's amazing what Maisha and Pharmacy Solutions have created for the community, and it's just absolutely inspiring.
Exactly. So, welcome aboard.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Amen. So, if God gives you another day, that's another opportunity to do the right thing. Don't waste that opportunity. All right? So be blessed.
Put God first.
Because through Him,
all things are possible.
See you next week.
You won't ever have to leave. I got nothing up my sleeve this evening.